908, that's the perimeter. On the east side, I'm the calm storm. Guess I'm something like a limiter. Yeah, I'm something like a limiter. She too much, I got a limiter. While me and bro in the back, yeah, sipping goose, no Canada. Sipping goose, no Canada. Sipping goose, no Canada. I'm the truth, let me show the proof. Looking super clean, no janitor. Super clean.
What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Stevie D with GSG Reviews. I want to shout out my Alpha Generals, Generalettes, Alpha Male and Alpha Females in the building. You heard. Now what I got here for y'all today is another review by none other than Drip Talk Jewelry. You heard? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So I just want to make a quick announcement for you guys to let y'all know in the next week or so, stay tuned, stay listening, and stay following, stay subscribing, and stay liking my videos, because I'm about to do a giveaway real soon. Sooner than later, I promise you that. You know what I mean? I might do a couple of cash giveaways. I will be giving away a couple of pieces. You know what I mean? So please support my channel. Help me get my subs up. You know what I mean? And let's get this thing rolling. Now let's get to the video. What's going on YouTube? This is your boy Stevie D. Now like what I said in the intro, what I got here for y'all today is another watch by Drip Talk Jewelry. White gold with CZ stones on that thing. You know what I mean? Crazy. Now, according to him, these things are selling like hotcakes. So before this review is done, or right after this review is done, so you can know what to do, you know what I mean? Go run over to Drip Talk Jewelry and go get yourself a watch or two. You heard. Now let's see what he got for us today. Whoa, 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 whoa. Look at that thing, man. Look at that thing. Now, before we go over what's in the box, you know what I mean? Got that good old Drip Talk Jewelry logo. And as y'all can see, for every piece, some boxes might be a little smaller, might be a little taller, might be a little, you know what I mean? A little different depending on what you guys are going to buy. You know what I mean? But look at that. Dope logo. Decent box. Can't complain about that. I greased it all up with my gloves. And let's put this down 2 seconds. You heard. Let's see what's in this box. Now, our first impression, the watch looks impressive. I'm not going to lie. I like it already. There's a few things that I'm going to have to explain to you guys considering this watch. Because as you can see, you know what I mean? It looks amazing. But let's talk about what's in the box. Now, I know what y'all want to know. Hey, yo, Stevie D, how much is that thing right there? That thing looking crazy. I will be happy to tell you with Drip Talk Jewelry and with everything that comes in this box, this watch is more than his other iteration watches. This is the Drip Time Generation 5 watch. And the reason why he probably had to skip over a few generations, you know what I mean? Because this one is a little more, you know what I mean, technical and simple at the same time. You know what I mean? It got a futuristic, nice look to it. And there's a thing or two I'm going to have to explain to you guys because he dropped a video explaining how to work this watch. So I will do the same before the end of the video. This watch costs $140. You heard? $140. You know what I mean? Which is still not bad because look what you get in the box. Let's explain it. From like the last watch that was $65, you get a tool to remove the links. You know what I mean? This tool helps you remove the links. You know what I mean? That comes in the box. And this right here, like I said before, feels a little bit cheap, but what can you complain about? Because there's some companies that you know what I mean, that'll sell you $1,000 watches, $5,000 watches, and more, and they don't even come with this thing. You got to go back to the manufacturer to see if they can remove the links for you, because sometimes you can't even go to your local jeweler. So good looking, Drip Talk. You know what I mean? That's a blessing. And as you know already, as y'all saw, we got the watch. We're gonna, you know what I mean, put that down 2 seconds. And it also comes with all of his pieces with that, you know what I mean, DripTalkJewelry.com on YouTube. Or Drip Talk 23 on YouTube rather, and DripTalkJewelry.com. So if y'all want to know a little bit more about him and what he does jewelry reviews, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? Look him up on YouTube, Drip Talk 23. And if you want something from his company, DripTalkJewelry.com. You heard, this for all the drip soldiers out there. You know what I mean? Or for all y'all drip soldiers, he got these bands in different colors. I'm sure y'all can hit him up for a specified color. Get your favorite color, hit him up, let him know, and put this on your wrist to rep the set. You heard. Now, let's get to the feature presentation that's more important. What everybody wants to see is the watch itself. It's white gold over stainless steel. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing, man. Look at this thing. Just drippy all over the place. I know he makes comments about watches. He prefer his watches be iced all the way around. And as you can see with his own product, he stayed true to his own word. You know what I mean? We appreciate that. Look at this thing, man. This thing is kind of crazy. Now, firsthand, I can tell you, outside of his drippiness, and he stays true to that, you know what I mean, that name, it looks like it got sort of a skeleton face, you know what I mean, where you can see right through and see all the mechanics moving around. Let's look around the watch one more time. Look, even in the back, if y'all can see that, got that skeleton see-through look where you can see all the little mechanics. Feel me? Look at this thing. $140. You cannot complain about that. Now, I don't think this is the first look at it, but this might be the second look at it. So, you know what I mean? Spread the word. Drip Time Generation 5. $140. If you go to this site, he has a coupon code. You know what I mean? Drip Soldier 15. That'll be down on my link in the description. You heard. And y'all already know. Y'all don't see no plastics. You know what I mean? Because plastic beater. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And for all y'all diamond connoisseurs, he says it himself. You know what I mean? Who cares? We know they CZ stones. They're not real diamonds, or else this watch would definitely not cost $140. But it does look very premium. Shout out to Drip Talk Jewelry and Will Young for this one. Alright. So now that y'all seen the watch, matter of fact, let's just school y'all on how to open this thing. So there's two things on the side, like a button on the side. You open it up. Then to close it, you know what I mean? You clamp it, make sure it's aligned together, and off you go. You know what I mean? You could look like a boss for the rest of the day. But let's just open it up one more time. Y'all already know plastic beater, but it's not that much plastic, so we're not going to complain. I mean, look at this thing. And it doesn't feel cheap at all. It feels like got some nice weight to it, you know what I mean? Some decent weight to it. I can't even complain. Feels very premium. So, what I must explain to you guys is this. As y'all can see, the time is already set for mine, you know what I mean? But, for you guys who might get it, you know, for the first time, and when it comes into your home or wherever you receive it at, it's not going to be moving. Or maybe some might, you know, some may will. You know, he might take out the extra time to set it for some of you guys. And for some that get it, it might not be moving the way mine is moving. It's because even on his channel, he explains the way you got to get this watch working. How you got to get it working is this. You take this stem right here. You pull it out. And when you pull it out, you have to wind it. It's going to take a few minutes. Not too long, but it is going to take a few minutes. Once you wind it all the way up, and you let it go. Once you wind it, you push it back in. And then you'll start seeing all the hands and the arms and the legs move. You heard. See that little thing right there? You know what I'm saying? Once you wind it, you got to pull the stem out. See if y'all could get a look at that thing. Y'all probably can't tell that it's out, but it is. Once you wind it, you push it back in. I'm going to have to wind it now that I pulled it out. You know what I mean? You wind it. It's going to take a while, you know what I mean? You got to wind this watch up. I'm going to have to reset the time on it. And as you winding it, once you get it, you know, once it's wound up to the point that you can see everything moving, then I would suggest trying to set the time. Don't try to set the time before because you won't see it moving and it might make you a little nervous. You heard. It's going to take a few minutes, so you just got to be a little patient. I can't do it right now with the gloves off, but I did it once already. And if you watch his videos, you know what I'm saying? If you watch his videos, he explains it. This watch does not run on a battery, and that was another part that I forgot to explain. That's why you have to wind it. This watch does not run on a battery, so that's another reason probably why the price tag had to go up, because you ain't got to worry about this thing dying on you. All you got to do is maybe every few days, maybe once a week. I'm not sure how long it is. I haven't tested for myself yet. I just got this watch. is you're going to have to, whenever you see it stop moving, it's not because the battery died or anything's broken. You're just going to have to keep winding it, winding it, winding it, winding it, winding it, winding it, winding it. You know what I mean? You're going to have to keep winding it. You know what I mean? Maybe me pulling it out offset everything, but you're going to have to keep winding it. You know what I'm saying? Until it starts working. Now, like I said, I would suggest winding it up until it starts working, then set the time. Because if you try to do it before, you're going to keep hitting a dud where everything is not moving, just like this. Having a hard time with the gloves, but trust me, it works. But yes, this watch does not run on a battery. White gold plated over stainless steel and CZ steel. Get another look at this thing. 1, 2, 3, I'm out.